Good morning. Okay, let's get started here. 5454, we got purple dice. And in the chat, we got Uncle Hoku, we got Kevin Scott, come out, roll. Glenn is here. Matt Hatter, David Brock, good morning to all. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can extend the end of our roll from yesterday. Five, six, yo. Got a staple coming out of the side of my rail. I just caught my shirt. So make sure everything's. Good morning, Quint. Purple Nurple for the ATS. I am. Two hard 4. Left one released early. 538. Two, three, five. Might stopped. If I ever use the left side of the table, I am on the left side of the table. If I ever throw the opposite direction. I can't throw the opposite direction on this table, and I'll show you why. Because of my setup. So this is my setup here. I will show everybody my setup. So I've got my computer. That's where I throw my computer and my monitor and everything. So that side of the table is completely taken up. Now let's see if I can get this camera back the way it was. So that's the main reason why if I do throw it to the opposite side of the table, I actually have to throw from the dealer side. So that looks pretty good, okay. So I actually have to throw from the dealer side, so hopefully that helps you understand. This is Matt Hatter. CMJ insurance sold. Here, just go to, there was ashooter.com. Good morning, lazy dog. So primarily, I used to practice from the other side, Matt Hatter, 5-5 hard 10. But I just got comfortable with the show set up this way. So stick left 1 is the position that I'm most trained in, apparently, obviously. But I used to train from stick right 1. It probably could not take too much to get back to that again. 2, 3, 5. It's basically comes down to grip and release for me in order to get back to that side again. I would obviously, what I would not do is I cannot throw from the other side with my right hand. I actually have to switch hands, which brings me back to my training days, my fighting days, when I would train both sides. So it wouldn't take much to get back to that. If you will, 4-3-7. Just a matter of a couple repetitions to get it down. So, whatever happened to Jen's throwing station? That's a very sticky situation. I had talked to Jen about it. It was going to cost about $1,500 to deliver it to her house. Plus a week's worth of time off of work because I would have to drive the distance. I had an arrangement, which fell through 134, to get a discount on a vehicle, and it was going to cost me next to nothing other than my time and travel and that, which I was willing to do, but I was not willing to pay $1,500 plus for a rental to bring that there. So I actually talked to Jen behind the scenes, and we worked it out. But it is now still in my basement, and I have slowly disassembled it. 358. So, and I know that's not the answer that I wanted to hear or anybody else, but morning Greg, morning Triple Ed, we got Lazy Dog, yep, Michael Peterson's here, good morning. Put a piece of tape or if you go for the tripod, that's not a bad idea. Problem is I switch my stuff around. It doesn't look like it to you guys, but I do it quite often here. So that is not always in the same place. It looks similar to you guys because I do a lot of on-screen arrangements and that. So good morning, Eric. Let's get the show started here. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Jonas. This is my Craps Master Day Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode number 714 of the Level Up program. And this is about my daily practice of shooting dice at the craps table, as well as playing a blue car craps style play. On the YouTube side of things, we have Uncle Hoku checking in number 1, followed up by Kevin Scott. We have Come Out Roll. We have Undisciplined Glenn. Matt Hatter's checking in. We got David Brock. Clint is here. We have Scott, Why Don't You Like Craps? Lazy Dog's checking in. Michael Peterson, Turtle Ed, and Greg, as well as Eric and Redcom. Whoops, what happened there? There you go, Redcom. And Joel's here. Good morning. So Badlands is checking in. We got a ton of people here watching today. That's awesome. Redcom asks if Crapsee is being updated. By the way, if you are playing along with Crapsee, click on the live tab. That'll bring over to the tab that we're using here today. Remember, this is for educational and entertainment purposes. But the last I talked to Chuck, which was about 2 weeks ago, he said they're still in the process of coming up with the new version, and hopefully it won't be too much longer. I'm not exactly sure when and where they are in the process and all that type of stuff. So anyhow, let's get started here. Yesterday we had a really good roll, and we had like three really bad ones. It was like a 0.7 out or point hit and then the 7 out. It was just terrible and just destroyed our bankroll, but we came back and we actually profited about $150 by the end of the session. So we're starting today with 11,664 on our bankroll, and our goal is to try to get that up to 12,600 today. We're going to be betting at around that $770 level, somewhere around there. Crapsee's working here, everyone. It's working here, so that's all that I can say, if that's what you are referring to. But anyhow, let's get started here. Let's go with we'll do a $25 pass line bet, and we'll just start off with that. We'll slowly work our way up to that 770, somewhere around there, type bankroll. So let's go. All bets set here. 26 people playing along on Crapsee, and we've got 20 people watching live. Okay, here we go. 5454, dice out. Looking for our first point. Okay, we got a 5-5 hard 10, Old Bay bushel. So that's three primary top side both dice. Let's mark that point at 10. So I have to get in the swing of things here. Our warm-up period was a little different than normal today. Gave it just a mini tour of the studio. Answered a few questions this morning. So good morning, Jen. Good morning, BV Wood. Good morning, good morning. So anyhow, we're at 740, somewhere around there. So let's go 640 to start with. And let's do 110 inside. And that's going to give us 75 in odds to start off the day. So that's going to be a total of 750 on the table. Again, we play the short game, hope for the long roll. So play for 2 to 3 hits and regress. Play with profits and try to build up from there. Here we go. 5454. Dice out. Six, 2, 8. That is a Duracell 8. So that'll be hit number 1. And I'll use the profits from hit number 1 to pressure our bets. And then after that second hit, we'll regress. So that's 175 brought back. Let's go 160 across pressure, an extra 25 in odds. So we can't do that. So let's put 25 on to buy 10. 5454 is the set. Good morning, Steven. Okay, gotcha, Glenn. Thank you. Thank you for the update. And we'll go all bets set. And of course, Jen chimes in early this morning. She hates this music that I play on the rock and roll days. But it is what it is. Sorry, Jen. It's out. Five, 1, 6 KitchenAid mixer, and that'll be hit number 2, so we can get out of this shooter. Okay, so that's 385 brought back to the rack. Let's bring our bets down. Let's go 160 across. So we have 160 on the table. 385 brought back to the rack. And this is where we'll hopefully make some more profits going forward now. So we got all bets set. 33 people playing along here. Dice out. Two, 6, 8. Duracell 8. And that was a bad number that was showing right before it rolled over at the last second, so we got lucky on that one. it would have been a different number. So, you know, like I said, we got lucky. I'll take it though. An 8. Let's go to $42 on that 8. Increase of 2 units. And in the beginning, we're just going to be slowly trend betting our bets up. We got Mike checking in. Good morning, Mike. So slowly increasing those bets until we can figure out what's going on with the dice here today. So all bets set and dice out. Sticking with the Hardway set. 5 4 5 4. Five, 4, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. We have another hit here. Single pitch of the dice. 5 4 9. And we're gonna make that 9 look like 35. Yesterday we were just pounding the 5s and 9s, sister numbers yesterday, and then also the 8. The 8 was pretty popular yesterday as well. And 5 4 5 4 is our dice set. We'll call that all bets set. And dice out. Sometimes I'll sister press the 6 and 8, Mad Hatter. I tend to hit one or the other, not both, for the 6 and 8s. 5 and 9s are obviously even, usually pretty much. And 4s and 10s are even for me, but 6s and 8s, if I hit one, I tend not to get the other. At least that's my way of doing it. Not that it's the right way, but 415 trucking camper. Remember when I announced the dice, I always announced the left die first, the right die second. Let's go at $35 on that 5. 490 brought back. We got 192 on the table. Again, our goal is to get up to about 12,600. Excuse me, that puts us about $450 away from goal right now. All that said is if I took everything off the table, it would be 450 away. Days out. Three, 2, 5 again. Another Justice Gen 5 this time. Five, 4, 5, 4. We got 3, 2, single pitch of the dice. So drop a quarter onto that. We'll go right up to $60 on that 5. 5 4 5 4 is the set. And all bets set. Dice out. Red one's a little bit higher than the left one. Ace Deuce, Alfredo sauce, Mama Bear. Don't know why those released a little bit uneven there. So we'll have to pay attention to that. No help for me. 5 4 5 4 is a set. And dice out. Aces, magic aces, Mad Hatter. All we need is the 4. All we need is the 4, ladies and gentlemen, to start the day off here. 5, 4, 5, 4. That's a drift of the dice with the aces. Magic aces, Mad Hatter. Play. No help for me. 5, 4, 5, 4. I'm not on the ATS, so if I hit it, it's for you guys and not for me and gals and gals. Don't forget the gals out there. 34 people playing along. Dice out. Again, dice are released uneven, and there we go, ladies and gentlemen. We got the small with the one-eyed Joe. 1, 3, 4, one-eyed Joe from Crafts Master Journey. Terrible throw, but great result. That lit up half that screen green. So some would say, let's go. Boom, says come on, roll. Yep. So no help for me. That's right. I'll take the place win there, $25. We'll go to 50 on that 4. 588 brought back to the rack. 242 on the table. Eyeball Jonas Jones. Yeah, right, Greg. Move uptown. I'm just gonna keep the same set here. We'll keep on doing the same thing. All bet set. And I'll take repeat numbers as well. So here we go. Dice out. A little short on that roll. We got a 5-6 Yo Chef, and I forgot to take the screen off. Darn it. 5-6 Yo Chef. Come on, Joe, get it with the program here. Okay. 5-6 Yo. No help for me. 5, 4, 5, 4. 5, 6 is a little right dial of access. All you need is midnight. Wow. What a day to start what a way to start the program off today. So we haven't thrown on midnight for a few days, so if we get it, that'll be a bonus. If not, oh well, sorry. Anyhow, we'll keep all of our bets the same. All bets set here and dice out. Thought I had it. 369 triple D. I saw the 1-6 on the right side, and I thought the other one was gonna be a 6 really, but no, it isn't. We got a 9, but that's all right. 5, 4, 5, 4. We got 369 result. So let's go to $60 on that 9, and I will do this for you guys to see if we can hit that midnight. I normally go 5, 4, 5, 4, and we already got a drift to the left. So let's go 5, 3, 5, 3, and just see if we can get another drift there to get that drift left. Get that midnight for you guys. So I didn't change the set. We just reversed the dice around. 5, 3, 5, 3 is the set. All that set and dice out. Nope, we got 538 though. 5-3 Grape Ape. So it's a single pitch of the dice using a 5-3-5-3 set, and we got a 5-3-8 result. Good morning, Biff. Let's go to $60 on that 8. Increase of 3 units. Again, 5-3-5-3 is the set. And we'll go all bets set. Dice out. One, 6, 7. Both dice off axis. That's gonna be the end of the first roll. That's gonna be a 7 out. Okay. We'll go back to our normal set. Just because I went to a 5-3, 5-3, that does not matter. It would have been a 1-6 or a 6-1, no matter what set I was using. 5-4, 5-4, 5-4, or 5-3, 5-3. So it is what it is. Okay, so go back to 5-4, 5-4. We made a profit of $401 on that. And let's go again, $25 pass line bet. Off to the cage. Just come on, roll. Smart choice, my friend. And all bets set here. Dice out. Shooter number 2, looking for a plate. Here we go. Hit the darn hook. 3-3 hard. 6. Double Degen. Marking a point of 6. Terrible landing zone. Dice did split apart a little bit, but that's going to be primary backside both dice. Marking that point of 6. Okay, again, we're going to go 640 across. We're going to go 110 inside, and that's going to give us 125, 120 on that 6. Five, 4, 5, 4. And we'll call that all bets set. Dice out. 4-4 hard 8 square pair. That's gonna be a primary front side this time, both dice. And then I'll be hit number 1. I hear melody running across the ceiling of the dungeon here. 61 degrees inside the dungeon. Humidity is at 45 degrees. And we are going to go with 160 cross pressure. There's 30 on that 6. And quick weather report here, 32 degrees in Manitowoc, Wisconsin. We have 10-mile-an-hour wind outside, so it feels like 24 with the wind chill. Again, like I said, the room temperature when we started the show today was 57.6, so it's gone up to 61.3 already. Started off at a 45% humidity. It's still at the same thing, so it's almost a raining temperature in the dungeon here. But all bets set and dice out. 5, 4, 5, 4. Here we go. Six, 3, 9, Hollywood and Vine. So that's gonna be hit number 2, and that'll get us this shooter as well. 5, 4, 5, 4, 6, 3, 9. Result left off access. A single pitch on the right side. Bring our bets down. We've got 385 brought back to rack again, 160 across. And if I took everything down, we're $150 away from goal for the day. So near Madison is freezing fog. Wow. So that's headed my way probably. Madison's about a 2.5, 3 hour drive from my house. Dice out. And that is an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. Mama Bear. Had a hard time seeing the left eye on that one from the other side of the table. Almost looked like a 2-2, but it was a 1-2. No help for me. 5-4, 5-4. House on the Rock. House on the Rock is actually west of Madison by about an hour. So what did the doc say? I had a rehab appointment. My actual doctor's appointment's on Friday. So all that's set. And I got to check the time of my doctor's appointment on Friday. Make sure it does not interfere with the show here. I can't remember when they scheduled me. I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Dice out. Three, 2, 5, Justice Gen 5. So that'll be a hit here for our first regression hit. 5, 4, 5, 4. We got 3, 2, 5. We're gonna sister press this one. And let's go $35 on the 5. Let's go 35 on the 9. F4, 5, 4. I must be on the wrong conversation here, Glenn. He flew to Madison until he failed the medical check. I'm not sure what that is referring to, so anyhow. All that's set. Dice out. House on the Rock. Oh, he is the same. Yeah. Yeah, House on the Rock. I forget who was the person who designed that. I've been there once. Two, 3, 5, Justice Gen 5 again. I've been there once. Very unique setup. I actually like the house itself, the House on the Rock, but the museum portion of it, that is weird. If you've ever seen Weird. All it is a bunch of old music machines and spooky ass dolls just assembled. It is different, yeah. I actually went there in the 90s when you lived in Chicago, okay? Frank Lloyd Wright, yes. I should have remembered that because there's a ton in this area where I live. That was we got a 5, so let's go to $60 on a 5. In the area that I live in, there's a ton of Frank Lloyd Wright houses and designs at Rivers Manitowoc area. And those are some very expensive houses to own and some very expensive houses that they actually put on Airbnb. You can actually stay in a house that he designed for usually about $200-300 a night. But that's how that goes. You actually have a museum near the House of the Rock dedicated to Frank. I'm having a hard time talking today. Frank Lloyd Wright. Okay, so 3, 2, 5 again. Wow. Another single pitch of the dice. We're on this consistency kick again like we had yesterday, which I am totally cool with. 3, 2, 5. And that should put us pretty close to goal here. If I took everything down, I would be $18 over goal. So that being said, let's bring our bets down. Let's just play this pass line out here and see if we can hit it. And I can say I hit goal. We got 12,593 back to rack no matter what. Yeah, it's like $7 short of goal. Those lose everything you know. So okay, 5454. He actually had patents on his own brick designs. Okay, I didn't know that. Biff. Very interesting. But his designs are pretty cool. They really are. It's like it's like the modern 70s type designs. I always think of the Brady Bunch house when I think of Frank Lloyd Wright designs. 639 Hollywood and Vine. So I'm looking for a 6. 6 is there we go. 5454. We got 639 results. 6 is what we're looking for, so we can play with some extra profits today. Again, 54. 54 is a set. For my speech learning center. Thanks a lot, Matt Hatter. There is no speech learning center in Wisconsin for Wisconsinites. Just making it clear there. Okay, all bets set and dice out. I do not know, Glenn. I do not know the answer to that. I know that Wisconsin is primarily where he did most of his designs, and a lot of them were in the area that I'm living in right now. In fact, when you drive past another 235, holy mackerel, it'll be on the 5. I'll put a bet on the 5, and I'll probably not hit it again. I do know when you drive past a house that he has designed in the area, you definitely know it's his house. His style of house. It's not that it's that different, but it is a unique, distinct style that he has. 5454. It probably is that brick that you're talking about that that actually makes it that way. Let's put $25 on that 5 since we're hitting it so much. Thanks a lot, Glenn. Dice are drifting left, so it's hard to say right. Okay, here we go. They are drifting left, aren't they? 6-4-10. That is Waylon's best friend on the then. Sorry, Glenn. He was probably not sorry because I'm sure he's off the 10 and not hiding in the bushes anymore. 454. We got a 6-4-10 result. Charles Lynn Tissall. Says Greg. Greg would know about the house on the rock. He lives a lot closer to it than I do. More than goal now that you're regressing. There we go. Okay, I'm still looking for a 6 or a 5. 6 or a 5 would be fine for me. 41 people playing along here. We got 24 people watching. Only 12 thumbs up. Dice out. $639 Hollywood and Vine. We got sisters going on again today. We got the sisters. 454. Oops. Come on, Joe with the fat fingers today. 639. There we go. Again, that 4 is slim pickings today. It was slim pickings for a while yesterday. Yeah, Spring Green is actually where that museum is as well for him. That's the name of the town or the township, maybe is what they call it, where it is. It's not really a city. It's kind of in the middle of the country, near the Wisconsin River. Yeah. So, Eric's asking if 5s and 9s are usual with this dice set. Not necessarily. It seems like 5 9s have been pretty popular with me lately. If you follow along, you see that I normally throw 2 or 3 numbers each day. I can use the same dice and those numbers do change. It has to do with the consistency of the throw. 6, 4, 10. That is again Waylon's best friend on that end. Sorry, Glenn. So a lot of it has to do with the mechanics for the day. I try to be as consistent as possible, but it's not 100%. It definitely is not 100%, but you'll see that I will have certain trends each day for numbers. Whack on 10, not sorry, says Glenn. That's good. So, okay. All bets set and dice out. Three, 2, 5. Finally got another 5, so I get paid out on that as just Gen 5. 5, 4, 5, 4. We got a 3, 2, 5 single pitch. Doing a lot of single pitch throws lately. Normally I do 1 dice off axes as a normal for me, but lately it's been a lot of single pitching. So I got paid out on that, so no matter what, I'm at goal. So we're going to keep our bets the same. $25 pass line bet for that 6. We got $25 on the 5, and we'll start trend betting from here now. So I am at goal no matter what. All bets set and dice out. 4, 4, hard 8, square pair. Got a leaner. Hopefully it comes down on a 4. It should. There we go. 4, 4, hard 8, square pair. And that's no help for me. So keep goalies. Glenn, you're hilarious. Okay, how about set? Dice up. Two, 6, 8, another 8 to Duracell 8. That Laughlin did not get all the way down and stopped. Hit the back wall, sir. Come on, Mad Hatter or Joel. I know you're going to say it. You're itching, aren't you? You're itching. Again, no help for me. I have nothing on anything other than the 6 and 5 right now. Just playing with profits. That's all we're doing. Playing with profits. Until I hit that pass line. If I can hit that pass line, then I'll be happy. Then I'll change my bets around a little bit and we'll be able to get a couple more bets out there. Okay, all bets set. Dice out. Dice did split apart in midair. There we go. We got a 6. We get the winner 6, 1, 5, 6. Terrible throw, but I will definitely take the point hit. 4, 5, 4. 1, 5, 6 result. Winner 6. Puck turns off. Looking for a new point. Okay, so we can actually bring these bets down now. So we are $78 in profit. So that'll give us 66 inside. We'll play $15 pass line bet since I'm the shooter. That'll let me pick up 3 bets at the $15 level. And we should be able to press up from there then. Awesome. So probably cover the 5, 6, 8, and 9 inside numbers. All bet set. So assuming that we get those. Five hard 10 Old Bay bushel. So we are not going to get all those inside numbers. Darn it. Okay, that's all right. Primary top side, both dice. 5 hard 10, market point of 10. Okay, so let's go 5, 9, and 8. So we got $63 out there. That's not gonna work. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. So we got another $15 we can put out. Let's go 15 on that 4. So that'll put us at exactly goal now. Okay, 5.54. So the only number we don't have covered is that 6. All that set and dice out. So our first hit will cover that 6. $415 truck and camper. Works for me. Okay. 5454, right die off axis with a 415. 61.9 degrees in here. 45% humidity. 5454. We're going to pick up that 6 now for $18. So it's $3 brought back to the rack. The rest of it's on the table. We're at 96 across right now. And we'll call that all bet set. Dice out. We're a little bit aggressive with our pressing now, so we can hopefully get some more money back to the rack faster. $516. Glad we got that covered. KitchenAid mixer. That was kind of a weird landing for the dice. The dice kind of slid down once they landed. They didn't really tumble. They kind of slid. Let's drop in $3 and go to $30 on that 6. We'll go $30 on that 8. Puts us exactly at 12,600, which is our goal. If we were to lose everything, we'd be at that. And all but set. I saw 45 people playing along. That's pretty close to the max I've ever had. So that is pretty cool. Dice out. Here's our midnight we were looking for before. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. So we could have used that a lot earlier. And now we just need the yo. We need the yo. 6612. So we hit the small earlier today. Maybe we'll hit the tall this time. We've been pretty consistent on the numbers on this shooter here. Numbers that we've been hitting. That was no help for me. So let's go all bet set. And dice out. 5-4 hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. 5-4-5-4 and a 5-4-9. Single pitch of the dice. And Joe, we got your 99 plus today. 2 days in a row. What's wrong with me? 5-4-5-4. And all that's set. Nice out. There's a 3-2-on-3 ace deuce Alfredo sauce. Mama Bear. 5-4-5-4. We got 2-on-3 result. Still looking for some to pay out here because we are at goal. Playing with profits right now. And all bets set. Nice up. For 5 hard 9, big. That's a 9-finger Joe. Okay, I'll take that. I will definitely take that. 4-5-9. 4-5-4. We got a 4-5-9. And let's do sister press here. Let's go 25 on a 9, 25 on a 5. It's a repeater win on the 9. And all that set. Okay, so my roll count is down today. We're only at 37 rolls for the day. Normally I'm pretty close to the mid 40s by now. But that's all right. Take it as it comes. Dice stay cross violent. We have a 4-6-10. That is Waylon's best friend on the end, Daddy Joe. 5-4-5-4. We got a 4-6-10. That's winner 10, so the puck turns off. So we're going to stay with the $15 pass line bet. Let's make the 10 look like $15 for now. We'll turn that bet off. Looking for a new point here. 5-4-5-4. All of our bets are turned off except for the pass line. Wrong day to go hybrid, says Joel. Okay, all bets set and dice out. On the 8, 4-4 hard 8 square pair, marking the point of 8. Primary front side both dice. 5-4-5-4, 4-4 hard 8 square pair results. Okay. Pockets turned back on the 8. I'm not going to change my bets around. We'll just keep everything the same. We'll leave it on the 8. We'll play the pass line does something extra, basically. So all that's set and dice out. This one's super tight. 4, 6, 10. 4, 6, 10. Daddy Joe. 5, 4. We got a 4, 6 with right die off axis. And we're going to go to $25 on that 10. We'll make that a buy bet. Make this a buy bet on the 4. So we are now at the 160 cross bet level. Plus $15 on the 10, or on the pass line. All bets set. They saw. A little longer than normal on that landing zone. One-eyed Joe. 1, 3, 4. Okay, so we're down to one number on the tall, one number on the small. You are very welcome there. Come out, roll. Have a good day, my friend. Okay, let's go to $50 on that 4. And 5, 4, 5, 4 set. And all bets set here. Dice out. 47 people playing along here live. 27 people watching. 16 thumbs up. Dice out. Sure. Six, 2, 8, winner 8. Puck will turn off again. Five, 4, 5, 4. We got a 6, 2, 8 result. Okay, so let's make that 6 and 8 both look like $42. And click sister press to turn them off. Like I said, be a little more aggressive there. All of our bets are turned off. We're sticking with that $15 pass lane bet. And we've got 838 brought back to rack. We got 224 on the table. Looking for a new point here. All bets set and dice out. Two, 4, 6. Kevin the Carpenter 2 by 4. So marking that point is 6. Another single pitch of the dice. Need to go and we need the 2. I am not going to try for them. I'm just keep on going with what we're doing. Okay, point is on 6. All our bets are turned back on. And dice out. 48 people playing along now. Let's see if we get the 50 people playing. That would be awesome. That'd be a record for me. Midnight again. That's gonna be a repeater win on the 12. Oh, see craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. 5, 4, 5, 4, and 6, 6, 12. Excuse me. So David may go $1,000. That's awesome. 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. Dice out. One, three, four. One-eyed Joe again. Craps Master Journey. Five, four, five, four, and 1, 3, 4 results. So let's go to $50 on that 4. 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. It's out. Four, five, hard, 9. Actually, a 9-finger Joe. 4, 5, 9-finger Joe. Perfect. 5, 4, 5, 4. We got another single pitch of the dice. The 4, 5, 9. Okay, so we're gonna go to 35. We'll go to $35 on that 9. Good morning, Jim. 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. They saw it. Six, 2, 8. There's so 8. Perfect. Not a good bounce off the back wall, but I will take the result. 5, 4, 5, 4, 6, 2, 8. That's a repeater win on that 8 as well. So let's go to $60 on that 8. Yeah, we'll sister press it. Sister press to 6. What the heck? 5, 4, 5, 4. All bets set and dice out. Ooh, that left one jumped up. Another 6, 2, 8. That left one jumped up and came straight down. 5, 4, 5, 4. We got a 6, 2, 8. And let's go to $90 on that 8. 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. They saw. Hit the hook just a little bit. 6, 4, 10. Waylon's best friend on to them. Sorry, Glenn. 5, 4, 5, 4. We got a 6, 4, 10. And let's go to $50 on that 10. 22 black chips on it. Yeah, I only got $50 on it now. I only had a quarter on it, but it is what it is. Okay, all bets set, and so we're slowly losing people. We're down to 46 people playing now. So. 145 truck and camper. 5454 left eye off access. So let's go to what should we do on that? Let's go to $60 on the 5. And let's go to $60 on the 9. Again, being a little bit aggressive here because we are definitely in profit for the day here. And we'll call that all bets set. That's up. Another 9, 549, hard 9, Big Daddy Mac. Okay. I played a little ring around the rosy on those dice when they landed. Okay, let's go to $90 on that 9. 5454. And all bets set. Face up. $314. Medium-sized Joe. Craps Master Journey. 5454, we have 314 result. And I'll go to $100 on that 4. We're currently at 63 degrees even inside the dungeon here, and it is still 45% humidity. You are welcome there, Michael. And all that's set. Nice sounds. Hit the hook just a little bit. 325, Justice Gen 5. Not really hitting a lot of points on this shooter at all. We're hitting definitely repeat numbers, which I'm totally cool with. A few points. We're on a 3rd point here. Only working on a 3-point fire bet. Still haven't gotten the ATS yet, tall or small. That was a 5, so let's put a $90 on the 5. And we'll call that all bets set. Dice out. Six, 4, 10. A nice hit for us. 5, 4, 5, 4. We got a 6, 4, 10. Go ahead and just cash in another 2 black chips there. Maybe he has 4 on there by now. Who knows? Put $100 on the 10 as well. 13K on the 5 and 9 killing he goes. Yep, 4 he goes. That was a nice $700 some win for him. Up to 8 blacks here, Glenn. Come on, you can do it. Okay, all bet set and dice out. One, 5, 6, winner 6. Table does have ears. The table does have ears. Let's see if we can hit a 4th unique point here. 5, 4, 5, 4. We got a 1, 5, 6 result. So puck turns off. And we're going to go to $90 on that 6. And we'll turn those bets off. Sticking with that Hardway set 5, 4, 5, 4. Second goal today, says Glenn. That's good. Get ahead for those days that we have the bad days. I have 16.09 brought back to rack, 5.75 on the table. Again, I had to play catch up because I was very low bets for a while because I made goal and I stuck with goal. We're playing with profits now. All bet set and dice out. No matter what, I'm about $500 above my goal. If I took all the money off the table, I would be $1,000 over my goal. So, not a bad day, Joe. Here we go. Dice out. Dice did split apart. We got 3, 2, 5. So that is going to be a unique point. Just Gen 5. Market a point of 5. 5, 4, 5, 4. We got 3, 2, 5 result. Okay, puck turns back on. Bets turn back on. Yeah, we're going to continue the roll here. Going to continue it. All that set and face out. There we go. There we go. We finally got it. 6-5 mid-mo, yo. Excuse me. That is Chiro coming to us from above. And that'll light up half that screen green. With the tall, we hit the small earlier today. So that is the tall, ladies and gentlemen. No hope for me. 5, 4, 5, 4. Stuffing envelopes for future use, says Clint. Great idea. Way to two. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Okay. How about set and face out? Four, 2, 6. A holy cannoli 426. That's our first holy cannoli for the day. 4, 5, 4, 4, 2, 6. Single pitch of the dice. And let's go to 120 on that 6. You're right, Clint. That's what I was thinking. 29 people watching live. We got 43 people playing live. We're dropping off like flies here. People must be going to work or something. All that set. Dice out. Ace deuce, Alfredo sauce, mama bear, left eye off access, five, four, 5, 4. Thank you, Uncle Hoku. Mad Hatter saying, good to hear Jeff's voice. The voice. Peace out. There it is, 437. That is the end of the roll. I was hoping to get a record today. My record on live is like 64. But double pitch of the dice, 437. And I'll finish up the rolls for the day here. Let's look at our statistics here. We made $1,109 on that roll because I was betting pretty conservatively. But let's go back and look at our statistics for the day here. Wow, SOR of 30, SRR of 30, so no come out sevens today. Only 2 shooters. We had a 14 and a 46. And Joel, there's your 665. I blew your 99 goal away. Box numbers are extremely high today. Inside numbers are high. 4s and 10s are high today. Come out sevens non-existent. Horns low. Fields high. Hardways are low as well. Look at those numbers, the graph there. The 11s were low. The 7s were low. The 4s were low. But the 5s, 8s, 9s, and 10s were just blowing the statistics away. So that's good. That's good. Looking at our dice roll results through the end of yesterday, since we started re-recording this, we had 226 throws, 10.5 SOR, SRR is at a 6.95, and our BSR is at a 7.52. So we got a $1,000 CC donation on Crapsee from BV Wood, so thank you very much, sir. BV Wood, very much appreciated. Cannot explain it, Glenn, or cannot complain, says Glenn. He hit the goal twice today. Django, sometimes being over disciplined is nonsense. Come on, Jen, you gotta stop hollering at me. I get hollered at it whether I do disciplined or not disciplined. It's all good. We're great friends. So thank you, Scott. We got great hand from Mad Hatter. We have BV Wood, thank you, May and Joe, and Quint is up 62.91. So that's awesome. Okay, I'm happy with what I did today, betting wise, discipline wise, all that type of stuff. We may go and then some. We are about $500 over goal, so I definitely profited like about $2,000 today. But anyhow, I will be back tomorrow. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe. Be prosperous.